Good morning, Austin, Texas, and good morning, YouTube, and whoever else might be watching this video. I'm probably gonna run out of battery, so I probably won't be able to do a dang thing today on the camera. But if I somehow do manage to creep this flashing battery box towards the whole day, today is March 7th. It's Friday, and that's pretty much what I'll be telling every single person that I deliver parts to. And that will be my running dialogue for the day and as I interact with people throughout. I'm weird. Let's see what's going on. Not really much. Backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up. My daddy taught me good. I'm backing the hell out of there, and I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god, my god. So you know it's kind of hard to do? Operate a video camera while driving a standard. Probably not the smartest thing in the world, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm crazy. There's this thing in Austin called South by Southwest, and in short terms, it's a very cool, huge music festival. I've never been. I've heard about it several times, and by several times I mean all the time because that's a big thing in Austin. But anyways, so I was like, oh, that'd be cool to go, and then I found out that Imagine Dragons was gonna go, and I saw them the other night, and they were amazing, and seriously one of my favorite bands right now. They're so good. I was like, and they said they're gonna be at South by, and I'm like, okay, looks, oh geez, lighting, and so I said, well, looks like I'm going to South by. And then I looked at the prices for the tickets. See, I'm from a small town where one of the biggest concerts we ever had come through was Evanescence. And of course I didn't buy those tickets, those were a birthday present. But like, I'm used to like, a lot for a ticket would be like $100 or so, right around there. That's what me and my sister spent for Imagine Dragons. Like, to me, $100 for a ticket, that's a lot. That's like, all right, that's like what I would just kind of, it's just kind of like in my head what I expect to pay for a big ticket. But then I look at the South by tickets, and granted, yes, it's for several days, but it's like starting ticket price $700. Oh god, I was not expecting that. So I love you, Imagine Dragons, but unfortunately I will not be able to see you at South by Southwest. Maybe next year when I am forewarned and not looking at tickets like a month beforehand. But Jesus, that caught me off guard so much. $700. It's a cool bike. $700. That's an amount of money that's a crazy thing. I could buy like a bicycle for that. It's like my Trek, my mountain bike that I love so much, is worth about as much as a South by Southwest ticket, which is crazy to me. That a tangible material possession that I ride and is a fairly expensive bike is of equal value to a ticket for a week-long event. So I'm coming from a small town. It's just really weird to get used to. I don't know, in a small town there's not really that many big expenses. There's not really many things that you can get that are expensive. Like, I guess a haircut. You'd be back home, you'd be kind of hard pressed to find a haircut for over $20. I mean, like, $20 for a haircut, that's preposterous. But here, I got a haircut the other day. Granted, it was a really nice haircut. I really liked it. Probably the best haircut I've ever had. But it started at, like, just a general haircut started at $21 at that place. $21. And then it, like, with extra stuff, like, I got my haircut for, like, it was like $30-something. Granted, it was a much better haircut. But still, I was just amazed. And then, you know, to tip, you have to make a bigger tip because it's a bigger bill. And so, and plus I bought some product for my hair that day, so it ended up being like $50. And I was like, wow. Like, I was just absolutely just bewildered that I just spent, you know, $50 for a haircut. And granted, I realized I could have just gone to, like, you know, Sports Clips or Supercuts or whatever, and just got some random haircut and then be, you know, $12, $15, whatever. But it's weird to be in a place where it's just more common for people to spend money. Just back home, it's just no one really had money, so they didn't really find things that were extraordinarily expensive. Like, people would just pay the bare minimum for things, and that's really about it. But like, my first visits, not one of the first, but one of my most recent visits to Austin before I moved here was with John, you know, John Paz. Bing! And we went into a speaker store. It was, I'm gonna butcher this, Bang & Olufsen, something like that, I don't know. I'm sure John would correct me if he was here. And they had just a cabinet speaker, like, I don't know, like 2.5, 3 feet tall. And it sounded amazing. Like, just absurdly amazing. But then, like, just out of curiosity, I know I'm never gonna be able to afford it, but I just asked the saleswoman, the gal there, who was quite cute, just like, how much does, like, one of these things cost? Just one. And it was $27,000 for one. For what? A speaker! $27,000! You could buy a car for that. I could literally sell everything that I own in my entire life. Everything. My dirt bike, my truck, my computer, everything I own. And I could not buy that speaker. And it's just that amount of value in such, you know, it's just such a strange adjustment. It was just growing up, I didn't see that kind of thing. And so it is just absolutely insane for me to think that someone would hold that kind of value in a speaker. But, you know, granted, I'm not a millionaire. I very well likely will never be a millionaire. But, crazy. So I have a delivery to make over at the airport, and look at all the people here, like, arriving for South by Southwest. This is cool. It's crazy. It's oh, you can't even see it. It's a thing. There's people everywhere. South by. So my truck has a 20-gallon tank, and I can normally average about 23 miles per gallon. Fairly consistently. So that comes out to about 460 miles on a tank. I generally try and fill up around 400 just to play it safe, and also to keep costs down. But so today I just completely spaced. I don't know what, my head's in the clouds today. I don't know what the deal is. I just didn't even look at my trip meter or my fuel gauge. So I'm in a Taco Bell drive-through, order my food, and I look down and there's the check gauge thing, or light. I'm like, oh, and I look at the fuel gauge and it's below E. And I look at, and remember, 23 miles per gallon on 20-gallon tank, 460 miles. My trip meter currently states 473.5. So I guess it's safe to say I'm a little low on gas. That came as a bit of a shock. Because I don't want to run out of gas. That would suck. He does this like every day. He's going crazy. Every single day he's out there doing this. I don't understand. Alright, bud. Alright, everyone, we're here in my new garage here in Austin, Texas. Just did kind of a little bit of organizing. There's the dirt bike. We're really low on battery. I don't have any shelves yet, so I'm just trying to like space around the meager amount of tools I have, but I'm really low on batteries, so I'll try and get as much as I can, but if not, that's it for today. We'll see y'all next time.